Meow, meow, meow. What's up, buddy? It's like, hi, Dad. That's quite a view, little man. Dad? What was that? What do you think, buddy? What's up? Dad, I'm not so sure about this. Hey everyone, hello. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. Uh-oh. This is almost, I forgot to charge my my spare phone here, so, Hey, Rajiv and Music and Films, that girl, Beverly, hello. I think we'll do like an hour or so live stream. Wow, dark down here. Cold day, but it warmed up a little bit. Maybe we'll go outside for just a sec. We'll go outside for a little bit. Hopefully everyone had a lovely day. I am continuing on with the Alien Earth show. I think I'm almost done with season 1. And I think there's only one season out, so I'm almost done with that show. I'm not really... the Alien Earth show it's a good show. It's not a bad show. It's, there's a couple of plot issues that didn't quite make sense to me. I kind of want to talk about it. I don't want to spoil the show, but I think it's kind of fun to talk about TV shows. So maybe I'll just talk about it for a little bit and not like, maybe I'll talk about it for a little bit and not drone on about it, but let's take the cats outside for a little bit. Hey, Hiki, hello everyone. I'm gonna put Ash on a harness, and then I think we'll go outside for a little bit, but it's pretty cold out. Come on, Ash. Come on, buddy. If you want to go outside, you gotta wear this harness. I'm not chasing you around the neighborhood today. So go outside for a little bit. Willow's gotta be the first one out. Man, it's cold out. Ash wants to roll around too, but he goes right for the edge and he looks for the birds. I got him on making sure he's not going to jump over. It is cold out. I think we got to 20 degrees today, which is pretty warm. I think today's the warmest day we've had in like 3 weeks. Warmed up to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, Steven, yeah. Great, everyone, for stopping by for a little bit. I think we'll do like I said, I think we'll do like an hour or so, maybe. I kind of lost track of time. I had to do a couple things today, and I did some cleaning today. I cleaned the floors today. I wanted to clean the bathrooms today, but I just kind of forgot about that part. All right, everyone in. Come on. You in. It's too cold. Come on. Yep, in. Mr. Ka-chunk. All right, Ash. Come on. Noah? Come on. Come on inside, dude. Don't start this. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out. Come on. No, come on, in. Where'd Willow go? Willow. Willow. I'm trying to take his leash off. Where'd Willow go? Willow. Brr, it's cold. Okay. Oh man, I didn't clean their food bowls, so I'm gonna do that quick. I did some chores, but then I also kind of fell behind on some other chores. A hateful with Southern Charm. Yeah, Mister doesn't really like the cold, but he went out for a little bit. Oh, hi. Daddy. Daddy. Oh, well, I just cleaned the floor, so it's probably fine. Oh, man, I dropped this. Man, I'm really screwing up, huh? This one's got a lot of gravy. Here. Oh, here. Mister's up there looking down on him. That's funny. He's a funny guy. Are you funny? Are you a funny guy? There. Eating plenty of food. Grilled cheese pillow? What? It's kind of unusual. Spending a week alone. Buddy, it is too cold outside. I don't know why you want to go outside so often. It is just, I'm sorry, but it is just too cold. Now he's gonna enjoy it, aren't you? He's coming back. So, what did else? What did everyone do today? I did some cleaning today. I worked on a video for the. I don't really know if I want to like do military. I'm kind of maybe thinking about my other YouTube channel and maybe not really doing military history, but just kind of doing like a mishmash of interesting topics that are kind of like history. I don't know, but I have a video coming out soon for that channel. I'm also kind of thinking about renaming it. I think the name right now is pretty silly. So I think I'm going to be renaming it for the... I think I'm going to be renaming it for like the third time. I mean, why not? I don't really have anything to lose. I just kind of think the name right now is kind of dumb. I don't really... I didn't do a very good job of naming it, so I think I might change it, change it again. It's not like a book or something where you can't really rename a book, but it's just a really tiny YouTube channel, so I think I might rename it anyway, because why not? I mean, I'm sorry for the people that actually watch and try to find the channel, but hey Tristan, hello. So I'm thinking about renaming my silly history channel. Thinking about renaming it. I also played a video game today for a little bit. And just kind of relaxed. Hey Sasha, hello. What's up, buddy? He wants to play in the water. Wants to play in the water. What a silly goose he is. Indiana Jones. N64, nice. Hey Jeremy, hello. Hey Wong Wei, yeah, sometimes he listen, or sometimes he drinks from it, and most of the time he just kind of watches. Man, those dogs across the street, barking and yapping. Good grief, man. Smells like someone just poopied down here. Sounds like someone just took a big old dump in this litter box. Yeah, great to see you. Kurt Russell? Oh man, yeah, he's a great actor. I'm a fan of Kurt Russell. Yeah, I don't think Kurt Russell's done a lot of movies lately, though. He's got to be getting old. What was that? It's like a Kurt Russell movie with Goldie Hawn. Anyone remember that? Goldie Hawn was a rich woman on a yacht, and then Kurt Russell was like a carpenter. I think it was sort of like a comedy. That was a good one. Big Trouble in Little China, yeah. Backdraft and Overboard. Overboard, that's what it was, yeah. That was a good one. I love that one. I haven't seen it in ages, but I remember watching that one with my dad a couple times. I remember the scene where it was like the beginning of the movie where so he's a carpenter making like shelving unit for the Goldie Hawn's yacht. And she looks at the shelving unit and she's like, this is supposed to be made out of cedar. And then Kurt Russell says something like, well, we don't have any cedar, we have oak. We don't have any cedar in the Pacific Northwest or something like that. And she says, well, everyone knows it's, closets are supposed to be made out of cedar, not oak. And then she says, well, I'm not paying for it. And then I think they like walk up to the top of the boat or something. And then she grabs his tools and then she tosses his tools overboard. Or something like that. I think that's what happened. Hey, Jim, hello. Richard Dean Anderson, yeah, from, I think he's the Stargate guy, right? Stargate, the TV series, or MacGyver? Man, he's got to be old, too. I think he was MacGyver, he was probably in his 30s when he was MacGyver. And then I think he was, the Stargate TV series I really like that one. I think the Stargate TV series was actually really, really well done for science fiction. And what he had to be, Richard Dean Anderson, he had to be in his like maybe 50s when he did the Stargate TV series. I watched some of the MacGyver episodes, but I never really got into MacGyver. It just kind of wasn't really my thing. I don't know, maybe I should watch MacGyver, but yeah, Richard Dean Anderson's got to be getting really old now. It's like when you watch a TV show from the 2000s, and then you go online to see, like, okay, how old are they now? And then they all have, like, gray hair, and they're all in their, like 60s. They used to be in their 30s and 40s, now they're in their 60s or 70s. But, yeah. I'm almost done with the Alien Earth show, and then I think I might try watching that Star Trek show. There's a couple different Star Trek shows that I might look into watching. I think there's the Star Trek Picard, and then I think there's like another Star Trek. And then I think there's that Star Trek Fleet Academy show that just came out. So I don't know. I'll have to decide what I want to do. Last Man Standing with Tim Allen. Tim Allen, yeah. What was it? Home Improvement? I think Home Improvement is probably one of the top sitcoms of the 90s, in my opinion. I think Friends, I never really got into Friends. But I think if you ask people, like, if you ask people like what are the top sitcoms of like the 90s or 2000s, they'll probably say Seinfeld, they'll probably say Friends, and then they should also probably mention Home Improvement, because I think Home Improvement was one of the other really, really good like 90s sitcoms. Richard Dean Anderson is 76. Wow. I never really got into Seinfeld or Friends. Knight Rider? I never got into Knight Rider. I kind of want to rewatch Mythbusters. I had a lot of fun watching Mythbusters when I was growing up in like the 2000s. Yeah, Frasier was also really good, but I think I saw a couple episodes of Frasier, but I never really got into Frasier. The Seinfeld humor was top notch for sure. The writing of that show, the writing of Seinfeld, the writing of Friends was, really, really good, of course. Seinfeld might be one of the best sitcoms of all time. And then some people might even say like Big Bang Theory is one of the top sitcoms. I think Big Bang Theory, like viewer-wise, I think Big Bang Theory is probably one of the top 5 sitcoms of all time. I watched some of the Big Bang episodes. My wife really got into Big Bang Theory. I never really got into it that much. I only saw like 1 or 2 seasons of it, but I think Big Bang Theory is kind of a fun show. Sort of like science fiction comedy, like a science fiction comedy sitcom that references a lot of science fiction. So if you're into science fiction, you'd probably really enjoy something like, Cheers. Oh, good to see you, Steven. Yeah, have a good one. Some of the British sitcoms. Yeah, man. Probably Magnum P.I. Never saw Magnum P.I. There's only so much time in a day, Maybe one day I'll get into that kind of show, but I don't know. Oh, Mr. just slid into the wall. What a goof. He's kind of goofy tonight. Oh, that reminds me of that game show, Cash Cab. Did anyone ever watch that game show, Cash Cab? Where it was like a game show in a taxi. I think it was like New York. I think it was New York City, right? And this guy drove around in a taxi, and then like the people would get into the taxi, but it was kind of like a trivia game show in a taxi. I don't know if anyone ever saw that show, but it was kind of fun. I think most of the people lost on that show. They didn't win the maximum prize. Hogan's Heroes. Yeah, I never saw Hogan's Heroes. Meow meow. Oh, now you're tired, huh? Now you're sleepy? Now you're sleepy, huh? Now he's all sleepy. Gosh, I don't know. If the cats are too sleepy, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Yeah, the Cash Cab TV show seemed a little weird. It seemed a little corny. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Drew Carey show. Yeah, I remember the Drew Carey show. That reminds me. That was a decent show. And Whose Line Is It Anyway? I think Whose Line Is It Anyway from the early 2000s was a fantastic show. Whose Line Is It Anyway? Gosh, that was so good. Early 2000s. I don't know if they could even do a show like that anymore. I think Whose Line Is It Anyway? I think it was an American. I think there was like an English version, right? And then I think there was an American version. Gosh, you probably couldn't even do Whose Line Is It Anyway anymore. I think it would just be too offensive now. The tall, skinny guy was the best, yeah. And then the tall, skinny guy with the bald guy, like they were a great duo. But nowadays, I don't think they could do that show anymore. It's just, like, the comedy was just too dark and too offensive. They'd probably hurt too many feelings now to do that kind of show. What is you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing over here by your little selfie self? What did you do? Yeah? Did you get a full belly of food? You got a full tum-tum? Got a full tum-tum, and you don't want to play with the string. She doesn't really like the string. She likes playing with the springs. Or maybe there wasn't a British version. I don't know. It seems like a lot of funny shows, there's a British version of it first, and then there's an American version after the British version. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Catchphrase? I don't remember Catchphrase. Yeah, Benny Hill would probably... I remember Benny Hill. I've seen a little bit of Benny Hill. That would definitely not work today. I don't know. Like these comedy shows, you can't. There aren't. Are there a lot of comedy shows anymore? What is that? That guessing game with um. There's like a guessing game with a popular host. Is it Family Feud? That's kind of a comedy show, game show, but I don't know. Family Feud isn't really. Maybe Family Feud is the closest, but it's like there aren't any like dark humor sitcoms anymore. There aren't any like, because they just won't do it anymore. Like they can't offend anyone. Like it's, part of comedy is making fun of anything really. Making fun of anything. And now it's like impossible. You gotta be able to make fun of things. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. You gotta be able to make fun of everything. Hey Jordan, hello. Oh, there was a British version of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Ed McMahon. I think that girl is. No, that girl is that girl, and I think Pharaoh is gone. It's really confusing now. No, that girl is that girl, and then Pharaoh is. I don't think Pharaoh's here. It's really hard to tell now. It's really confusing, isn't it? No, that girl is. Yeah. No, Happy Girl. Happy? I think Farrah is Happy Girl. I think. Some of the names don't match anymore. You have movies with Tom Hanks. Oh. Yeah, Tom Hanks had a lot of good movies. Oh, Kevin. What you do? I'm gonna put this here. Give Mr. some camera time. I'm gonna give Mr. some time. I'm gonna walk around a bit. I think there was Ash and Noah, but yeah, it is still a little bit light out. I think the sun sets around 5 o'clock now, or no, not 5. I think around 4:30. I think it sets. Mister has those big eyes. Mister's got those big eyes. Excuse me. I woke up a couple times during the night. Yeah, he still has those goopy eyes. They're smelling something on this. Yep. Good to see you, Lucky. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, sleepy little boy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, Noah's been up. I've been home all day for the most part, so Noah was awake a lot of the day. I think he's a little sleepy. The cat, yeah, so when I'm home during the day, the cats are awake a lot of the day, so they don't really get as much sleep. Oh my gosh, the big one. The big yarn ball. I'm getting exercise. I'm the one that's getting exercise here. 6,000 steps? That sounds about right. Yeah, I didn't really do a lot of walking today. Yeah. Meow, 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 fish meow. So, I don't know, they don't seem to be very active right now. You were awake most of the day too, weren't you? He was terrified of the vacuum. He just gets so scared of the vacuum. He's such a scaredy cat. He's a cutie. He's also a scaredy cat. Dad, I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified of the vacuum cleaner. No, it's not even that loud. Our old vacuum cleaner was incredibly loud. You could probably hear our old vacuum cleaner from outside. That's how loud it was. Yeah, they're pretty lazy today. Catfishing. Going catfishing. Oh. Hey Raymond. Hey, hello. Kind of a quiet Saturday. The cats are sleepy, not very active. Trying to play with Asher, but he's also kind of sleepy too. They were awake most of the day. Gotta decide what I'm having for dinner. Let's see. I got a couple of good choices. I think I'll have some chili. Costco chili is always really good. So I think I'll get that out, and I think we'll have dinner soon. So So I think I'm gonna have some chili tonight, and I think I'm gonna maybe finish up that TV show, the Alien Earth show. I think it might be on the last episode. I think I'll just plow through that TV show and kind of be done with it. I mean, it's a decent show, but kind of ready to move on. Let's see, how many episodes are there? Sorry, Alien Earth. Let's see, one season, 8 episodes. Yeah, I think it might be really close to being done with that show, so I think maybe I'll do a couple of rounds of couple laps. What is going on here? Oh, there's a spring. Gosh. He's like, what was that, Dad? Yeah, season 2 is a full year out. That does not make any sense. I don't know why it takes so long for these shows to... And it's not like, like the X-Files. Like the X-Files and Stargate and even sitcoms. Like Home Improvement, there were 20 episodes in a season. And now you're lucky if you get 10 episodes in a season. I just don't get it. Not only do you have to pay for these TV shows, but individually almost, there's less season, there's less episodes. Instead of 20 episodes, you get 10, maybe. And a lot of them are 8 episodes. I think the last really, really good show that had, was it a Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones had, a bunch, didn't Game of Thrones have a bunch of episodes per season? I'm pretty sure Game of Thrones had more than 8 episodes. Game of Thrones, how many episodes per season? Number of, or maybe it was only like 10. Episodes 10. Okay, so Game of Thrones only had 10 episodes. I don't know. But yeah, Game of Thrones was HBO. So HBO you kind of have to pay for anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining about nothing, honestly. Maybe I'm making it into a much bigger deal. I think I'm just complaining too much and I should stop complaining. Right? Right, mister? Yeah, we're not going out there, buddy. You see something out there? Because we're not going out there. A black cat at night? Still trying to break him of the habit of chewing on cords. Star Trek, 20 episodes a season. Yeah, I think The Next Generation, I think Deep Space Nine, I think they were all almost 20 episodes per season. What was that Lord of the Rings TV show? I think that Lord of the Rings TV show had an enormous budget. Let's see here. Let me ask Google. I just gotta know this. Sorry people. Ask Google. How much per episode was Lord of the Rings series. The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, cost approximately $58 million per episode. Oh my gosh. The cost of the first season was over $700 million for the Rings of Power TV series. That is just crazy. Oh my gosh. That is just nuts. And it wasn't even really that good, was it? If you like bad writing and Saved by the Bell, Star Trek Academy is for me. Thanks, Tom. Maybe I'll give it a try, but I'm probably not going to like it because I've only heard bad things about it. Yeah, $57 million per episode for that Lord of the Rings TV show. That is just crazy. Almost $1 billion. Almost $1 billion for one season. That is crazy. All right, did everyone get enough camera time today? I hope so. All right, Mr. got enough camera time. I know I showed Willow off a bunch today. Willow got some camera time. I'm not really sure where Ash went. Hey, John Lee, overpaying these actors and writers for mid or terrible shows. Yeah. And no one talks about the, no one talks about that Lord of the Rings TV show anymore. Like the Lord of the Rings TV show, it came out. The first season, I think there's 2 seasons now, but the first season came out and no one really liked it, and then kind of stopped hearing about it for a while. And then I think I thought season 2 came out, but maybe I'm not sure. But people just don't talk about it anymore. But I don't know. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to make dinner. I really do appreciate everyone for chatting and listening to me complain about TV shows. It's been a pleasure to... Oh, look at this. Well, Noah was grooming Willow for... Oh, there we go. It's okay. I know you're on TV. He's like, Dad, you caught us.